Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I just want to give a very brief introduction about this series. So I was created a playlist. In this playlist I'm going to cover the AI from basics to how you gonna went through deeper side of AI and how you gonna use it in your day-to-day life if you're going to use AI techniques in your application standpoint of view. So that's where this series is going to cover from an entry level person in IT, or else if any student who is actually studying this AI and ML, or else any artificial intelligence related branch. So for them it is very easy to understand that what is AI and ML and what is AI revolution, from AI basics to where it is actually boom, right? This entire stuff we are going to cover in this series. So that's the reason you no need to bother about your prerequisite knowledge what you have, where you are going to went through this series. So first thing is like in today's topic, I'm just going to cover basic introduction about AI, because everybody is understanding the AI is evolving day to day, right? So we just want to understand its basics, where it is started and from where it is now today, and how the journey of AI started. All those basics we are going to discuss in this video. So I'm just giving a pause. Yeah. Now let's just jump on to the artificial intelligence and where its journey has started. And I'm just giving very high level introduction. So what is an AI? Okay, and from definition of AI, and then we'll just go with how this artificial intelligence is internally linked to machine learning, and how both are being together making more revolution into the current trend of AI. And then history and evolution of AI, because whenever we are learning any new thing, right, we're just gonna have an habit of learning its history and then how it is evolving today, day to day life. So those kind of things that's gonna be covered here. And then goals and capabilities, what kind of goals that AI has set and what kind of capabilities right now it is having. See, right now, even for your career also, right, as a student, you might have a goal to settle in a well reputed company where you want to do a job. So that's your goal. So capability in the sense, what kind of capabilities that you have to fulfill that goal. So those kind of things for technology also we have been comparing, like what are its goals and where it is now. So kind of things that we are going to discuss here. And then techniques, what kind of techniques that we have in this artificial intelligence, what techniques right now in more popular, and why people are been calling it out due to this techniques. AI has been evolving day to day, and large many number of things are happening behind the scene, right, for AI. And then applications, what kind of applications that AI has actually built in kind of way, so that everybody using these applications and giving kind of more and more demonstration videos saying that, hey, this AI tool is becoming more popular, and this AI tool is doing this, and this AI tool is taking this information from me and it is generating a kind of cinematic video for me. So kind of a, let's say every field now can adapt to AI. Let's say you are into an advocate field, so you don't have an information like some so and so section, and you want to explore on it, or you want to give an agreement a template. So people are actually going to use basic templates, right? But if you use an AI and then give more information what you are trying to build, so that's going to even give that capability, because people might feel like AI is only limited to the people who know the technology. No, it's wrong. So it is going to be for everybody, for every domain. It is going to have its own exploration. You can use it in any kind of way. And what kind of benefits that you are going to get. And obviously, right, whenever we are learning new things, right, you should also understand what are the risks and dangers that are involved into it. Let's say you are using an AI, what kind of risks that you may gonna face, because you're sharing more of your data and more of your family information and more of your financial information you're sharing with AI agents, right? Because whenever you are using AI tools, obviously you are giving more information to them, so that it is understanding what kind of capabilities that you have, and based on that it may also have some kind of a risk for your protection of your personal information. Those kind of things will be covered. And then ethical framework and regulation, obviously, let's say if there is no regulations on this AI, obviously it's gonna boom up into a different situation altogether. Maybe few people have watched the movie Robo. So Robo one, you might have seen, it's more of how, the AI revolution is happening. You can compare with the Robo one movie, one scene where, the telephone directory they given back to the robo, and just it's going to finish off reading that information in just a fraction of seconds, because it has having a capability of reading that data in very fraction of seconds. So if you're seeing the climax of robo one, or else that one, you might see like it is dominating, obviously, right? So it is when you give in more information to it, if you are not keeping more regulations, and there are, more number of chances of having this utilized in a misused manner. Even kind of military kind of security threats, or else you want to encode some information or decode some security privacy information, that may gonna even put into risk if you are not keeping any regulation, which kind of place that you can use this and which kind of places you should not use, how the way and what kind of purpose you are going to use, all those key kind of regulations also to be kept, right? So since it is having, more of accessing your data, so that's the reason. And philosophy is just like what is the theory behind artificial intelligence, how it is becoming popular, what kind of philosophies that everybody is referring, right? Where it is now today, and in the next future 10 years or down the line, how it has been evolving, what kind of, strategy right now into kind of things gonna be covered here, and then future implications. So as a similar to philosophy, the future implications are gonna be matter, right? You are been just saying that right now the AI is at this step. So from here, it day to day, even 1 month or 2 months, or down the line 3 months or 5 months, this is evolving like anything. Like, there are a lot of things are been coming on AI side. So those kind of things are going to be covered in future implications. What kind of, those future, things that is going to be coming on this place, and then, what kind of, learning things that you can actually went through. And then finally we are going to cover the community and collaboration related information, which is nothing but, obviously, if you have a bigger and else larger community, you will have a better, I would say more reputed companies as work as a key player to make it more faster, and then getting it reached to the audience like us. So that's where this technology is evolving, and it is having a large community, and it is also having better collaborations. That's where, this AI is, becoming more faster. So without not going taking much time, so I'm just going to cover in this video only definition of artificial intelligence. What is meant by artificial intelligence and what it can do, technically. Like, what it is doing is like it is computing. Let's say you want to calculate, you might have, learnt your mathematics, right? Or you might have no, let's say this is what kind of interest I'm gonna get on a specific lump sum of amount. So what kind of amount that I have to pay on a monthly basis, kind of things you are gonna calculate these things in your mind, right? And that's where you're gonna confirm like, hey, this is kind of way, I have to plan kind of it. So those kind of human intelligence related things, these computer systems are being trying to act as like a human intelligence. So those kind of, system that we are calling it as an artificial intelligence. So it is artificially we are been adding intelligence to the computer machines. That's kind of definition you can have. Another one is like perceive environment, which means you are giving a context to a system, that is nothing but your perceive environment. And learn, because whatever the information that you are giving based on it, it is learning the capabilities. Okay, he provided an image, maybe this image maybe belongs to him, or else his family, or else maybe it's a generic character, kind of it is going to understand. And based on the typing that you are giving to the copilot chart, we are going to cover all those things one by one, because it's very basic. That's where I'm just giving a high level. We're going to rethink or revisit this kind of definition once we went through the other series of videos. So this learn, take, and actions for goals, all these things are also comes under artificial intelligence definition, because that is what it is doing, right? It is just trying to understand the environment, and it is based on the cases or based on the feedback that you're giving in, it is going to changing your output, based on the sequence of information that you're giving back to it. So then a broad field of technologies, because right now it is not technology restricted AI. Whereas if you see other revolutions, python or else java or .NET, these are programming languages. One day, one or other day, maybe java is more popular, one or other day node.js is popular, one or other day .NET is having boomed, and then one or other day angular, and one or other day react, kind of a, there are multiple technologies that you have, that whatever that we seen in past our generation in software side, it's just only a technology which is changing it. Right now the artificial intelligence is not related to a technology. So that's where it's having broad technologies, you can collaborate or integrate this artificial intelligence in any type of technology. But most preferable technologies right now is like Python and then Node.js. So that we're going to explore, why they are been taking that kind of technologies, and we're going to explore that in future. So, and then ability to achieve goals in the world. Let's say whatever that you want to do in your day to day life in future, let's say you want to operate your AC kind of thing. Right now we are already doing, right, IoT kind of artificial intelligence devices. So you are been operating your AC from a different location in your home, or else maybe you are from outside and you're still watching what is happening in your home from a camera, so that is connected to an IoT kind of things it has been solving. So in your day-to-day life or involved, it is going to achieve more number of things. And then this is other thing, ability to solve hard problems. Let's say I've given you a mathematical biggest problem to solve it. You want to solve it, you have to went through multiple number of formulas to be applied, and finally you are going to come for a conclusion, and this is what the result, right? So those kind of more hard problems also, it is solving it in a easy fast paced manner. So that's where it is also one kind of definition. Artificial intelligence is nothing but it is solving a very hard problems kind of a. Similarly, this other thing like simulate human intelligence. So it is just simulating what your thought process, and based on that it is giving your output. So artificial intelligence is nothing but simulate human intelligence. So it is just simulating the human intelligence. That's what one kind of definition for artificial intelligence. I hope you enjoyed this AI introduction. We're going to cover all these things in going forward as a series of events. But before going to that, I'm just want to give a hint for the next one. As I said, right, artificial intelligence started way back. But when comes machine learning, artificial intelligence, and combination of machine learning, it actually increase the kind of what I would say talk of AML into the reality.